Hello, everyone. Welcome to my week 4 multimedia discussion board on history and theory of public administration. These are the articles I'll be focusing on, where I'll talk about what I found interesting and connect each to a modern day example. The articles include Dwight Waldo's The Administrative State Revisited, Part 2, Section 19, Douglas McGregor's Theory Why, The Integration of Individual and Organizational Goals, Part 2, Section 20, and Charles E. Lindblom's The Science of Muddling Through, Part 2, Section 21. The first article I will focus on is The Administrative State by Dwight Waldo, found on pages 147 to 162. Waldo explained why ideas about government administration matter and how they shape the way public organizations operate. I found it interesting how he reflects on his experiences in public administration, which gave him a deeper understanding of administrators and the challenges they face. Overall, the article shows that government is complex and constantly changing, influenced by history, politics, science, and society. The second article I will focus on is Theory Why, The Integration of Individual and Organizational Goals by Douglas McGregor, found on pages 163 to 169. McGregor explains two ways managers think about people at work. Theory X treats workers like they don't want to do their jobs and need to be controlled, while Theory Y trusts that people can be responsible and motivated if the workplace supports them. Even though workplaces have improved over the years, many managers still act like Theory X, making decisions without thinking about what employees actually want. Theory Y is all about finding a balance where the employees' goals and the company's goals line up so both parts benefit. The third article I focus on is The Science of Muddling Through by Charles E. Lindblom. Lindblom explains that government decisions are not made perfectly. Leaders usually stick with what already exists and they make small changes instead of trying to fix everything at once. He states that this happens because government problems are so complex, time is limited, and many people have different opinions. Therefore, decisions are often based on compromise where no solution is ideal, but most people can agree on it. Lindblom argues that this approach is realistic and helpful, since making small changes over time can prevent mistakes and allow policies to improve gradually. A modern day example of these series is a desert healthcare district in the Coachella Valley. This special district focuses on health priorities for the district. It is governed by a board of directors, usually elected by local residents. The board works to make healthcare accessible for everyone in the community by providing grants, supporting hospitals, and providing mobile healthcare services for underserved communities. The district also heavily relies on residents to learn about what matters most to them. They then develop a strategic plan which shapes the future of the community. Recently, the district negotiated a long-term lease agreement with Tenet Healthcare for Desert Regional Medical Center, a local hospital here in the Coachella Valley. This process included community meetings, planning, and legal agreements. The proposed lease was placed on a ballot Measure AA, and voters approved it, showing how public input helped shape the outcome. This reflects Waldo's ideas because it shows how government decisions are shaped by real world challenges and the need to adapt to complex social and political environments. It also demonstrates McGregor's theory why, because instead of relying solely on top down control where leaders dictate everything, the district gathered input from residents and staff to make an informed decision, which made their vote. It also showed Lindblom's meddling through approach as the district addresses problems step by step, making incremental adjustments like negotiating lease terms, planning for hospital improvements, and gradually shaping community healthcare services, rather than trying to solve all healthcare issues perfectly at once.